About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Chet Ray, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Gets him to chase after that one. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Can't glove it cleanly. The underhand flip, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Number 92.
Runner on the move, in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Sale checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have... Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy, and you're talking about a disease. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Tim Lund.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 14th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
A
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's the rookie third baseman, Will Chen. And he swings through that one. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. And that drops in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
This one in the air. Olsen moving under this one. And there are two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Number 66.
That one fouled off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball 2. And they'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here in Atlanta, and towing the slab here, Rodriguez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's down.
And that's going to get into the corner. This looks like extra bases.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Acuna mashed a couple of homers in his last game.
Ball 1.
On the ground to first. Shin steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Sean Murphy.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. .333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but You know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out man at first. Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a big swing and a miss.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground, right side. Shin over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Second inning set to go. Ken Yu getting ready to hit. Chris Sale back to work. That one a little bit high. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ball.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Number 65.
2 outs, base is empty. UJ will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back at Truist Park, so here's the Braves' designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. To the right side, Lund. Slings to first in time.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground, right side, Shin. Play made, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Chet Ray. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Ground ball up the middle. Dubon whips it to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
Number 92.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour. And, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off a mound.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, number 39.
Jill Sands now at the plate.
He's picked up right where he left off last game, Boog. What can't this guy do? It's like BP for him in the box lately.
A changeup missing, and that's ball 1.
Hey.
Way out front for strike 2.
Their timing's been off today, and they're trying to attack pitches they have no chance of driving anyway. I want to see a little patience out of them as this game progresses.
2 down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Chinese Taipei. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 1.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. His 17th of the year. And they cut into the deficit.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Hey!
— Strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss.
Well, these players do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, first baseman, number 66.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook. Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall.
Now batting, shortstop.
So a man at
number
first. 90. Now it's the shortstop, Ken Yu.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Aye.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Kinley preparing to come on if needed. Bummer, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach.
Tyler Kinley takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Tim Lund digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Chinese Taipei lead it 3-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
3. Goes down looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Yastrzemski now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
that was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher
got him looking, and he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Chinese Taipei on top here, 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. Catcher challenge will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ball.
That one blasted deep to right. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
1 out, runner at second. Chet Howe, the next to hit. Grounds one to short. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, number 39.
This dude is on quite a run right now, Boog. So much swagger at the plate and a nightmare for opposing pitchers.
That one ripped, but foul. To first, that is the inning. Chinese Taipei have the advantage, 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
Nope, that's down.
And that chops in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
And that one is inside. The Braves down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Clips the corner. And they count 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Tapped out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder
Eli White next up for the Braves. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This one in the air, center field. Ray moving back for this one. And that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for
So
the
a lefty
Braves,
out of the pen, Aaron
number
Bummer.
49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under this one, and there's one down. Will
Now
Shin
batting,
will hit
first
next.
baseman,
1
number
for 2.
66.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's a ball.
Bounce to the right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the
Now
6th.
batting, shortstop, number 90.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ken Yu. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Base hit center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
Now batting,
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Chinese Taipei out front 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Matt Olson.
That's a
Chris,
ball.
he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Ball on a strike. That one to first. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Here's a 2-0. That one fouled hard the other way. Acuna working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And the slider just misses. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here is Austin Riley. Towards first. Chin takes it himself out. Number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 13.
Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hyams getting loose as well. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, he waited
number
until the
65.
7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Move to second. Lund back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Go ahead run at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner edges away at second. This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the center fielder, Chet Ray.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the air right field, pretty well struck. Caught just shy of the wall. Relay throw to second, tags the runner, and it's a double play. But they do get a run.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
On the ground to short. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Here's the left fielder, Jill Sands.
Well, he was a game changer last time out, and we're seeing much of the same today.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Howe on at second with 2 down. Time called. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. 7th inning stretch time. Chinese Taipei on top 4-3.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chad Dallas.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And that is in for a strike. 0-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That's to third. Chen slings it across, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Braves,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Raisel Iglesias.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off, 3rd baseman, number 9.
Fouled off left side.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Tapped softly on the ground. Albies. Throw to first is in time.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
So digging in, Ken Yu. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, number 4.
Time called
Time is
now.
out.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Yu leads off first with one away. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Next is the designated hitter, Tim Lund. 1 for 3. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Pinch hitter coming on, Chang. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Man at second. Fouls one off, 2-2. And that's just foul. Two now, and they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Two down. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control right there.
Now pitching.
Back now,
Number
new pitcher
21.
on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chance Chone.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's Mauricio
Leading off
Dubon.
for the Braves, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
In for a strike. Good slider.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Left fielder, Eli White.
Ball, that's outside.
The Braves down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2-2 now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. To third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt.
Back to the top of the order, Matt Olson. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball one.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down 5-3. Back here in Atlanta, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Swing and a foul out of play. Iglesias, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 now. Action in the pen down there. Jose Suarez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lee getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Back to the top of the order now. Chet Ray now at the plate. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it.
Now on the bump, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That missed by a lot. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Chinese Taipei have the lead, 5-3.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jude Wells.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Bottom of the ninth. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Off the plate, ball one.
And the 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves.
One out man at first. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Murphy needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Just off the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves down to their final out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Steps off and looks to first. The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike. And it remains 2-2. Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.